Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Folks, it is Thursday evening. If you're new to this platform, I am the purveyor of lower frequencies, proud bottom feeder. And tonight, I am serving low-hanging fruit. Make no mistake. Make no mistake about it. You see the title, Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers, huh? Never mind Ryan Garcia if he was or wasn't using performance-enhancing drugs. Never mind what's going on the college campuses nationwide. Never mind the Daily Wire getting a gag order on Candace Owens. No. We've got more important things to talk about, okay? Did Kendrick steal? Did he borrow? Huh? And if he did, is it okay with you? Now, I have an idea who's behind this. I'm not sure because today I was so busy working in my garden. I was planting lemon cucumbers today. And I saw an email and I said, oh, okay. Well, he's not taking this too well. He's not taking this too well. And with all due respect, the person who I'm talking about, he's one of the big three in media. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's one of the big three. I know he's a Drake fan, but is it fair to say he's a Drake stan? Respectfully, huh? Is he behind this? Troll babies, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm just not sure, I just... But I am here to, discuss what I've always called premium black news. Premium black news, okay? All right, my phones should be working. Guys, how's my audio? Are we okay? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Just, it's Thursday. I was very, very busy today. I'm all out of Pharmasus 300, so I was jittery, just a little jittery, but I did get the napping, all right? A little bit later on, I may want to ask you guys something with regards to President Trump, former President Trump, the man who I voted for twice and I will vote for again. He's promising mass deportation if elected again, okay? And a couple of months ago, back in Wisconsin, hang on a second, somewhere around April the 2nd, he was talking about vowing to indemnify the police. Now, we've had those discussions before. Qualified immunity. So, a little bit later, what are your thoughts on that, okay? Skylar Saunders, are you out there, sir? I want to talk to him about that particular topic later, not right now, okay? Right now, let's focus. And if you saw the video, the compilation, of people that they're alleging who Kendrick stole from for his, his comeback response. And again, I don't like to use the word beef. My nigga K-Shine, huh? Calico. Oh, and who else? Do you guys know? You have to speed. Who else? Who's the third person that they put in this video that they're saying, he stole his bars? What's his name? Geach? What? Geach? Let's see if you know battle rap, huh? No, not daylight. No. Hang on a second. My phone's working. Okay. Sharon, I got your donation early. Thank you so much for tapping in, young lady. Okay. Charlie, I see you, sir. Thank you for tapping in. Janet, I got your email. What's going on, Janet? Can you hold off on that? Janet's trying to blow up the spot or something. Something like that. Janet, call in, goddamn. Let's put some bullshit on the table tonight. Charlie says, Star, did you ever read The 50 Laws of Power by 50 Cent? Sir, 50 is a good nigga. I mean, he never cut me a check. But I would rather eat a glass sandwich than to read the 50 Laws of fucking Power. He probably didn't write that. Did he have a ghostwriter or something like that, guys? But thank you for your donation, Charlie. Yeah, let's just start this show off on some bullshit. 50 Laws of Power. Fuck out of here. Vic Damone Jr. got your donation. Okay. Okay, well, listen, I don't want to say the name just yet. Is he the person who's behind this, Vic Damone Jr.? The person who, and if he did the research, as I know him to do, hey, I'm here to entertain the bullshit. Absolutely. We don't come here to talk politics. You know what it is with this platform. Thank you for your donation, Vic Damone Jr. I'm not sure. Terrence, I got your donation. Kendrick is an Israelite. It's his right to steal. Whoa. Okay. One more before I get the phones cracking here. Let me make sure everything is set up and situated. Okay. Thank you again, Jenny. You can call in. I got you. Jenna, are you sipping? Come on and get on the line early with the bullshit, please. Shazam. Peace, Shazam. I got your donation, sir. Okay, Shazam, that has nothing to do with my show, but I thank you for your support. Guys, showrunner. Am I trolling? Somewhat, sort of. I'm one of the original trolls. I'm not the king, but I'm one of the original trolls. This is a very serious question. I have never presented that question in a show before. Do you recommend the penitentiary? Do you recommend the penitentiary? Do you know the difference between a state prison and a county jail? See, a lot of people don't know the difference. Do you know the difference between, Fed time and state time? We are at a point in society where, I think that the prison life, it's glorified, yes, especially amongst the urban community. But we have to think about now, well, what do you get in prison? You get recreation. When it's cold outside, it's warm inside. When it's hot outside, they got central AC in most prisons because it's a big ass business now. You have a balanced diet. Niggas eat better in prison than they do out in the world. Can I get an amen if you know what I'm talking about? You can get your GED. Yeah. Okay, we can put the niggas getting the booty took, whatever. But but truthfully, a lot of niggas give it up now. They give up the booty. But my question has to do with are we a chaotic society? We've lost our common thread of decency for the most part. Are we at the point now where prison or the penitentiary is or should be recommended? My era or coming up, during my time, scared straight. Scared straight. I saw that on television back in the 70s. I said, whoa. And my story. I was never scared of the penitentiary. I just didn't have time to go. But now we know it's a badge of honor. We know that you guys get tatted up regardless. My first time and my only time, early 80s, going to Rikers Island, it stunk. There was no central AC. I was nauseous. And the guards kept asking if I had any tattoos. And I said, tattoos? What? And I remember, coming up in the 70s, it was a common thing to know, or it was a common thing that people said, the only people that get tattoos are whores and sailors. Anybody that old? Anybody remember that? Whores and sailors. Now everybody's tied up. Hang on a second. Hey, Killer, what's cracking, girl? Killer, yeah, I want you on the line early with the bullshit. Hang on a second. Let me give my alleged daughter the link. Let's talk that talk. Anybody else want to tap in and say, no, this is, some tethers trying to take down an FBA. Kendrick Lamar. Now, the person who I think who put this out there, would you guys consider him to be a tether? He reps Jersey, but he's from Spanish Town, Jamaica. That's a Jamaican nigga. And that's all I'll say because I'm not sure if he's behind this, but let's be respectful if he is, right? Killer, check your email. Let me know when you want to get on the line, all right? And Suri, I got your donation, okay? Okay. Let's get it cracking tonight. Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers, okay? 516, good evening. Are you there? Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers. 516.
What's good, man? Yeah, what's good, man? I called in the other day. I was saying that the gang done cut in on the beat. He's still talking, but let's get back to Kendrick. He ain't stealing no bars because he used a couple of lines that everybody said the same lines in hip hop all the time. I seen when somebody tried to play the little pieces that he stole from battle rappers. That's not stealing. Come on.
Okay, hang on. So this is the Star Report, sir. Let's do a deep dive into the bullshit. So you saw the clip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen the whole everything. So somebody posted on YouTube all the little pieces that he allegedly stole. Yeah. Come on, man. You be doing
my nigga Calico out of Detroit, huh? K Shine from Uptown. Come on, that's my nigga K Shine. You can go to my IG pages.
Yeah, I mess with all of them.
See when I interviewed him on Vlad TV.
Good, all of them.
Yeah, Good's the animal. Let's go.
And we can switch to this penitentiary talk too. A lot of people don't know the difference.
Well, let's focus on Kendrick Lamar first. So I'm in no rush. Accused of stealing bars. You saw the video. My nigga. Come on.
So at the end of the day, when it comes to Kendrick, to me, like, he a technical rapper, so he got his point across, but he ain't spilled no blood. You know what I'm saying? So nobody, like the older heads, we get it, but you ain't doing enough, man. And the young people, they feeling Kendrick, but to me, neither one of them ain't do nothing. It's like a cupcake battle right now. Only person that did something was Rick Ross, and you know the young people ain't trying to hear him, but he did the most to me.
I've never met Rick Ross, but I'll fuck with him heavy. I like the way he's still trolling. He's calling Drake white boy just outright, and he asked if they had Wi-Fi up on the cargo plane. I'm up to speed on the bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm up to speed.
The day with Ross, you know what I'm saying? He a clown and all, but he real funny, and he know how to rap, and he get his. So nobody can really say nothing. When he called him a cupcake and BBL Drake and all, I was in tears.
I love it.
Every time he do a blog, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Because you know what it is? He can't play with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is a grown man. He's a child.
Right.
Drake is a child. You can't play with grown men who've been barring people to death before you came outside. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Drake know better. He gonna fall in line when it comes to Ross.
Okay, but now let's focus on Kendrick, sir. Accused of stealing bars. You saw the video. Come on, man. Just let's just talk that.
So they put K Shine. Mm-hmm. Hold on. It was K Shine, Arsenal. It was about 5 battle rappers.
It was not Arsenal, sir. Sir, it's not Arsenal. Well, I didn't see the Arsenal.
No, what I'm telling you the claim that they made. So they put little pieces, little clips of each of them.
K Shine
bars with it. Somebody on YouTube.
Calico. Are you there, sir? Calico.
Yeah, I don't even remember, but
and Geech Gotti. What's
a couple of people?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Geechee. They definitely brought the Geechee part up. Oh yeah, and yo, listen, that was like people reaching.
Yeah,
that's all.
I'm reaching.
I mean, I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I'm 43, man. I don't got no time. To me, he'll want to be 9 times 10. Enough of that.
Okay.
Like, only person that can rap for West Coast is the Game. Like I told you the other day when I called in. And he's still ranting. He waiting for somebody. He want to say something.
Right, sir, please stop it. Stop with that game shit. Please stop. Stop in the name of Jesus. Stop.
Yo, listen.
No, sir. You listen, or I'm gonna hang up on you. Let's pivot and shift. My showrunner, do you recommend the penitentiary? Have you ever been, locked down?
I've been to prison. I've been to the whole enchilada from Rikers Island, every building in Rikers Island, all over. When they heard P. Ali, I was there. When they knocked China Mac Tupac, I was there. I was around.
Okay.
I've been up north.
Okay.
Where it's really serious, a whole nother world. I went there thinking I was in the street. I learned my lesson fast. But hey.
Where upstate were you, sir? You said up north. Where?
Washington, Green, but before that was like, what's that? Fishkill, all that other stupid stuff. Probably like, I've been to Katsaki,
Is Comstock still open?
Yeah.
Comstock, is that still open?
Oh, I'm not sure. The highest I went was Katsaki.
Okay.
And then once it lowered, I went to Green, Washington, all that other stuff.
Okay. So do you recommend
it's a serious place?
Yeah, it's very serious.
Nah, for what?
Well, let me get it out. And then I want you to close up and
you got it.
I just think that we're someplace else now, and you know, certain cultures, since they glorify it, why not go there, get yourself whatever it is that you need, your street cred, you know. A lot of niggas need to be, if you ask me, put into a goddamn cage to grow. Everybody can appreciate being out here in the world. So you lock them down, 20, 23 hours, whatever it is. I've never been to prison. And they come out, and then the bullshit is out of their system. Finish up, please. You recommend the penitentiary.
You got a perfect point. I ain't look at it like that. So a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of rehabilitation that come out because a lot of people from your neighborhoods, wherever, that think they bad or tough, you see them as a whole new Muslim or whatever it is by the time they come home. And then you got the people who go there and don't really do nothing for them but make them a better criminal. So I don't know. It's a double-sided thing for me. But when it comes to killers, rape, the R-word people and all that, they deserve everything they get. But all the other stuff, they giving out tablets now. You think people care about going? You see them every day doing stuff in jail. They don't even care no more. I don't think it's even as dangerous. They ain't got to worry about the big bubba.
Bingo. It's not that dangerous. And again, niggas just going up north, whether it's Green Haven, Dannemora, and they willingly give up the booty, from what I hear. You know, it's not like you have to. Three niggas don't have to hold a nigga down. You say, yo, you come here, right?
Yeah, you think it's a game? It was an old dude.
No, it's not a game.
He used to wear purple.
It's not a game. So okay,
listen, it's a dude when I was up there, right? He was real passive though. He was cool with everybody. He was a fruit though. Okay. But this man used to pay people, and you see the pink. Once you know that pink slip cut through, and you see his name on it, all you gotta do is wait for the late night and you hear that bathroom. You know what's going on there. It was real, but he wasn't no aggressive dude. He was paying people, and they was with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the call, man. And please stop with that game. Stop that game shit, man. Please stop. All right. Salute. All right, my nigga. Sheesh. You talking about the game? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Okay, we about to get it lit tonight. There she is.
What's happening, Pops? You know you.
I like your wig. What's cracking?
You like this? Stiff weird.
Now your audio sounds a little crazy. Guys, how's your audio?
Crazy? Hold on, let me turn you down. Yeah.
That's a little better.
Mic check. We good?
There you go. What's cracking, girl? Good to see you.
What's up, Pop? You chilling?
So, listen, I want you to put some bullshit on the table with regards to the tea and the mess. However, I want us to stay on topic. Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars. Are you up to speed? Yes or no?
I'm up to speed. I was doing my research. I see they accusing him of stealing K-Shine, Calico, and Geechee Gotti. Well, now, is it Geechee or is it Sue Surf? Because I see the Sue Surf Birch's.
Tell me. I'm almost 60. You young niggas tell me.
Pops, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. It's looking like he's being accused of stealing Geechee. It's Geechee, it's K-Shine, and it's Calico. Yeah. Allegedly. Oh
well, no, it's not alleged. K-Shine, that was K-Shine's setup years ago we just heard from Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I caught it because I go back to battle rap years and years, go back to the party arty days. So I know when a nigga's borrowing, but it's all good because niggas recycle other people's bars and spit them back at
all
them.
The time. I mean, if we keeping it real, what would Jay-Z be without Biggie?
Ooh. Talk about it.
Pops, what would he be without Big? I mean, but then, we got people who would say, all right, well, what would Big be without, who was he biting allegedly? Big Daddy Kane? Was it Big Daddy Kane? Now, you could tell me better with that one. You would know better.
Well, listen, I'm letting you speak, girl. I'm letting you speak. Man, where are you? Are you outside? I see the wind blowing in your wig. Where are you?
You see the wind blowing through my wig.
Where are you?
I'm outside on the rooftop, New York City, Manhattan to be exact. What's happening? This big killer nigga, you know? This big killer star daughter, allegedly. We talk heavy over here. So now we getting messy or what? Because I see your showrunner.
Prison. Yeah. Do you recommend the penitentiary?
Now here's the thing. I have breaking news for you. So I would love your opinion on it. And this is great timing.
Come on.
So paperwork has just been entered today regarding the bishop because allegedly they trying to pack him up before July 1st. They have entered paperwork.
Bishop Lamar Whitehead, for those who don't know, you broke the story, but now come on, no, you can't pull the show down with that. I mean, I'll give you a minute, but most people don't know who he is. Come on.
This is breaking news. And you're talking about it, and I want to get your opinion on it because he kind of did it to himself. So he created a not guilty platform called Podcast where he's been kicking the feds back in allegedly, and he's been saying things and making allegations. So they entered paperwork today where he has to bring himself to the federal building May 13th prior to his July 1st sentencing because they're looking to have his bond revoked.
All right, Killer, I have to cut you short and say I don't care about that right now. But listen,
I know you don't, but it has everything to do with the prison talk.
I want to finish up on something.
Conversation.
Killer, I want to finish up on something here. Are you up to speed on Cameron, my nigga, Killer Cam? He and Mace, Killer is he putting some shit into the game? Talking about Kendrick's half-white wife. You up to speed on that?
I'm up to speed on it, and I love Mace comeback regarding that because if you think about it, Mace made a lot of sense in his, Cam gave Mace, Drake a lot of ammo regarding that. I didn't even know that. That kind of was news to me.
On the OVO payroll because you see when Drake, performed at the Apollo. He came out on stage. Who did he bring out? Dipset and,
Oh, good point. Well, Drake has always showed love to Dipset and said that they influenced him.
Might have showed him a check. Yo, hold me down. I got 50 racks.
I doubt Cam and Mace need a check from Drake right now. They doing real good. They looking real good.
Everybody needs a check, baby. But listen, I got to check other calls. Good to see you.
All right,
hey, send me a link to your latest video so I can put that in the community section, all right?
Okay.
And your wig looks nice, girl. You're doing it.
Thank you, Pop. See you later.
All right. It's my alleged daughter. Killer. Hang on a second, guys. On the screen right now, linktr.ee/learn.creo. It's one of my sponsors. Please go there. Purchase any item with regards to barbecue, the Rebel in Haiti. Send me a screenshot. I'll give you 2 weeks free promotion in the community section. But you have to send a screenshot, okay? Andre, good to see you, man. He says Kendrick's bars are from different interviews, like DMX, and lines from different movies. Oh, okay. Blank's team is reaching, and that caller needs to change his smoke detector battery. IXP Media. Kendrick's Kendrick's love theme to Deathline in Euphoria was borrowed from Loaded Lux. Oh, Lux said this versus Sue Surf. Wow. Is it okay that he's borrowing from battle rappers? Listen, come on, you saw me, you guys who know battle rap, you saw me host the very first URL battle, and I was scheduled to host the second one, but I was in Jersey with that crazy white girl, and she's driving, she flipped the car over, the bitch was high on Molly. You've seen me on stage at many battle rap events, so yes, I caught it, but I mean, is that quote unquote stealing? Lex Diamonds got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Salute, fam. It's not you. It's the... Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. Blade tapping in. You always said hip-hop is a genre of thieves. Yeah. Blade, you sent me something earlier. Was that about the Daily Wire putting a gag order on Candace Owens? I'm pretty sure that was you, Blade. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, in the culture of Judaism, most things are they have councils, guidelines, parameters, and that's what makes it, more so a culture as opposed to other, I'll just say cultures, or people who claim to have cultures. So yeah, Ben Shapiro, in my opinion, Blade, and thank you for your donation, even though he wanted to debate Candace Owens, who I think would have ate his food, by the way. The elders more than likely stepped in and said, this doesn't benefit us, and we're not giving credit to this little nappy head goyim chick. So they got the gag order. But thank you, Blade. All right. Let's go to area code 559. Good evening. Are you up to speed?
Yeah, man. I'm here to talk about the Kendrick and the Drake diss.
Yes,
they got my nigga Kendrick messed up. First of all, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Kendrick went crazy on Drake. I ain't gonna cap. Anybody that go against Kendrick is a hater, a big hater. Facts. Second thing about that, bro, like niggas be talking about, like he ain't talking enough, he ain't going deep into with Drake. He said the same stuff other people said. I'm like, bro, what did Drake really say about Kendrick though? Like, what did he really say about Kendrick? Like, there's nothing Drake really said except drop it, give me 50, or the little extortion thing about the TDE. And then after that, like, even after that, Kendrick rebuttal on everything that Drake said on the last two drops. Like, if you really watch battle rap, like this rebuttal and stuff, because that's all this stuff is, like a battle rap on a track. You feel me? So them like battle rapping like that, he rebuttaling, saying everything like you really watch battle. Yeah, not really watch this. I watch battle rap for real. Like everybody else just gas Drake up, to be honest.
Okay, so if you really watch battle rap like you say you do, and I mean, let's keep it real with regards to the K-Shine setup and what Kendrick then brought to the table in his response track. Similarities, yes, no?
I don't watch him. I don't watch K-Shine, but I watch Geechee. I watch Serve. I watch Arsenal. I watch Ease. I watch Tay-Rock. I watch Chess. I watch a couple. I watch them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really hear the if you did the K-Shine setup, but you feel me? But like, who cares? In the end, who cares? Drake got like 3 or 4 people writing for him though for the specific thing.
Good point.
Sample something like
good point. Drake has ghost writers. Good point.
So how can people hate on Kendrick when he a one-man army? He going against a whole crew that's right against him. You feel me? Like he said on himself, it's not 1 against 20, it's 20 against 1. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, how can you hate on him? Okay.
I hear somebody in the background coaching you. Is that your homie? Who's that? He's
no, that's my brother. No, he's just telling me about the names and stuff, because I watch battle rap, but I'm not into like the names and stuff. I just watch it for the battles. You feel me? I'm not really into like who is this and who is that, unless you really, really catch my eye. Like Ease and stuff like that, they really catch my eye. That's how I know who them is. But other people aren't really know them like that. I just watch
Is it fair to say, if you watch battle rap, is it fair to say that Kendrick Lamar at times you can hear a Charlie Clips influence?
Yeah, I can definitely hear battle rap influence in his song in the Euphoria.
Charlie Clips, sir. Do you hear a Charlie Clips influence? It's a direct question.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really hear Charlie Clips, but I don't mess with Charlie Clips like that. I don't think his pen is messing with Kendrick like that, to be honest.
I think Charlie Clips in a battle with Kendrick, I think Charlie could eat Kendrick's food if he has a strong third round. But go ahead, finish him.
Man, I feel like Kendrick. He just like, cause this is a battle rap on just a track. You feel me? That's rather than doing rounds and stuff. If it was rounds, Kendrick, he got the pen, and like I've seen Kendrick on different platforms when he just spitting off the top of his head about things. Kendrick would eat him up any day, all day. I promise you. He like the 2012 cipher and whatchamacallit, like all of that 2012 cipher was crazy. Like who did something like that? He changed a lot with that one. Like Like nobody ever did that on the Cypher, dissing people, all type of stuff. He ate the whole game up with that.
Okay. I appreciate the call, so I'm gonna let you and your boyfriend go. You guys finish up with.
Oh, damn, he talking to the boyfriend. That's my bro, man.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. Damn. Every time that nigga was saying something, somebody trying to feed him information in the background. Jesus Christ. Skylar Saunders, sit tight, sir. I see you. Skylar, sit tight. Showrunner, do you recommend the penitentiary? Can I get a couple of, niggas on the line who serve time? Is the penitentiary the straightening now that niggas need? The straightening, You got a generation of hoe-ass niggas. I've been saying this for well over a decade. I don't know where you niggas got this whole thing from, running from the police, and then when they grab you, you start squirming. Get off me, get off me, get off you. Nigga, I'm the police. I'm trying to cuff you, dumbass. Well, why are you squirming? That's where you get some straightening. You get an understanding of who you are. They put you in the box, from what I hear, and you get to smell your own ass without taking a shower for however long that is, and then it just you then learn to appreciate the world and air. Hang on a second. Maurizio got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Alejandro, good to hear from you, sir. Yes, I'm still supporting Mexicans. Absolutely. Viva Mexico. Absolutely, man. And I appreciate your support. Hang on a second. I think this is Skylar Saunders. Mr. Saunders, good evening, sir. Is that you tapping in? Area code 302.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I got you on the screen, youtube.com/@Sky Saunders. You and I talk behind the scenes, man. And for those who don't know, Skylar is doing daily content on his platform. I want you to go there and subscribe. When I spoke to you earlier, I said I wanted to at least put something on the table with regards to former President Trump vowing to indemnify police if reelected. Your thoughts on that?
Yes, in the short bit of research that conducted, it showed that police indemnification actually started in 1967 and continues to this day. So I think it's probably what Trump is saying, maybe wider spread, or for every single case. Is that what is what he's saying? I think.
Well, it's pretty much been done away with in New York City. That's the reason why you have a lot of these savages and the migrants behaving the way they do, because they know that they can now sue the police. But now, men like me and you, we can appreciate living good, and the police are needed. Yes, you're a former Marine,
Yes, okay. Absolutely.
So what? And go ahead.
I was going to say, and they're probably amongst the best police officers, the ones that have military training, because it's totally different than domestic training as a police officer.
Yeah. Show me your fucking hands. It's a very
exactly.
It's a very simple command. Show me your fucking hands, or else. but now here's the thing. But now, I don't have biological kids, so I'm speaking from a position of a man who is selfish, self-absorbed, ego-driven, but now, I have to think about those people who have, younger children, whether they be Black, Hispanic, what have you, if they don't have the fucking mental capacity to understand police commands, and a lot of them are on Ritalin today and other sorts of antidepressants. Should the police have that type of power to deal with them in such harsh terms? This can be a very deep conversation. Please.
Absolutely. I think, it's very, I think it's amplified. I think it's been going on since, decades ago, but within the realm of showing that there are people that are on the spectrum. Virtually everyone is on the spectrum by definition, you're on the spectrum, if you're autistic or something like that, or if you're on certain prescribed drugs, that could possibly, show, a difference in what a police officer's behavior actually is.
So what are your personal feelings? Should police nationally, have qualified immunity? Because this is what President Trump is proposing, along with mass deportations if he's reelected. What are your thoughts, personal?
Okay, so there have been multiple occasions where police have overstepped their boundaries, have created worse situations rather than neutralizing them.
But I mean, with
and
you,
I think,
with you as a person, former military. Thank you for your service. But now you suffer. You take a pill daily, right?
Yeah, you got it.
So let's say you don't take that pill one morning. You're out and your speech is slurred and you make a wrong turn and your cop pulls you over and puts that peacemaker in your face and you start to moving and shaking and you get to being jittery and you make the wrong move. Pow, pow. And you don't die. Should you be able to sue that officer?
That's what this is all about. I think so. Because they're violating one of the primary functions of government, the law courts, the military, and the police force. If they, go against that in any other way, they should be at least given a civil suit, put on the stand, have a trial, by way of a civil means. But other than that, I would say, you gave a perfect example, because that could definitely happen to me. It actually came close to me.
Yeah.
Not going too far into it.
I say that with all due respect. Are you on lithium?
Yeah.
Is it lithium? I forget what you take.
Yes, I am. I'm on lithium, and when I'm off lithium, it's not pretty.
Woo.
But the cops were really cool with me. I was like, I stayed, kept my composure, and he was just like, "We're just going to take you into the hospital, okay?" And I was just like, "Okay." And he put me in the back of the ambulance, and I went on an ambulance ride to the nearest hospital. Long story short, I came out of that, and it wasn't. There is no God, but thank God there was no incident.
Do you take a lithium pill or an injection, if you don't mind?
A pill.
Going a little deeper. Pause.
Yeah.
A pill?
Yeah, no, it's all right. Pill.
You forget that pill. You go to the deli to get a fucking a Slurpee or whatever you call. What do they call that shit today? A fucking a smoothie. You go to get a smooth turn. You can't follow the commands. You get shot. You're paralyzed. Your life is fucked. Life is fucked. Respect. I say all this respectfully.
No, absolutely.
You're saying that it's not your fault, and you should be able to sue.
Yes, because it could be a day where I just forgot. I haven't had those days. I have a monitor. My dad monitors my drug intake. But it could have been, there were some days where I was like, damn, I missed my pills. And it could have been, and there's one pill that I take, clonazepam, that's for anxiety. That could, give me jittery if I don't take it. So, I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean.
I want to add my 2 cents. I want to add my 2 cents.
I'm sorry.
No, I want to add my 2 cents, and then I want you to finish up, because I enjoy the exchange, that you and I have from time to time.
Yes, sir. Very genuine.
Yeah. I want qualified immunity for all the police, and if you forget your fucking pill at home, that's your goddamn business. It's my job to hang on. It's my job to protect and serve the goddamn community, not to be in the know or download a fucking app and find out if Skylar took his fucking pill today. Put your hands where I can see. I can fucking see that. And if you make a wrong move, goddamn, you're gonna catch some hot lead. I want qualified immunity. Go ahead and finish up, please.
Well, there we go again.
Yeah.
Agreeing to disagree.
We agreed to disagree.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Folks, go to Skylar Saunders' YouTube channel, daily content. What's your latest video, Skylar?
Latest video is a reaction to the reactions. I want to give my piece on the excellent reading power, reading into, especially Kendrick Lamar's bars.
Okay.
So that's the top thing. That's the top, story. And I'm using my community section, so you'll be proud of me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great to talk to you, Skylar.
Every time I'm like, I use it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Take care.
Okay. A lot of respect for that man. Don't get it fucked up. Skylar's a really, really good writer. Does great research. Former military, okay. Jesse, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Police approach one size fits all. Like vaccines. Facts. I don't have time to fucking play around and find out if, somebody hurts your feelings and that's the reason why you're driving erratic. I got to keep the goddamn the roads safe. You need to follow commands. I can't do it all, Why are you reaching in the glove box? Pow! Oh, you were trying to get a battery for your phone. My bad. You're fucking suing me. Guys, on the screen, hang on a second. One of my new sponsors, youtube.com/@Sid55 Studios. We're going to start promoting them tomorrow. And the banner for their platform on YouTube will be posted by the morning time. Okay. And also we're going to pin them to the top of the comments for this rebroadcast. Okay. Sid55 Studios, the second home of Southern Soul. Okay. Check them out. Great content. I was going through their page earlier today. Okay. I'm going to get them on the line next week or maybe even this weekend because I want to do like a marathon show this Saturday. All right. But check them out. Tell them I sent you. Bone doing work. I see you, sir. Give me a second. I'm going to bring you in. In the meantime, let me bring in area code 216. Good evening. Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers. Are you there? Are you up to speed? 216.
Good evening. Good evening, big nigga. What's going on?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, man? I didn't hear the battle rappers bar as far as because I ain't really big into battle rap. I know the most memorable shit I know is from Loaded Lux, that lost nigga verse that he kicked to Calico.
Okay.
So I ain't really big on him, but I wouldn't be surprised. I did hear a Pusha T line in there where he said you signed to another nigga that signed to another nigga, all that.
Right.
I heard the DMX line in there talking about he don't like how he look or he hates the way he dressed and all that. It was kind of like, Kendrick, he cool, but it really ain't hit. When you look at battle rap and you battling in a song, you got to say something to make a nigga look at a nigga different. Nigga, everybody know Drake a pussy. So you really ain't,
Jesus.
you really ain't hit on nothing. Like niggas know he done got pissed on. Niggas know Diddy done allegedly slapped a nigga. So it ain't really nothing. Drake damn near playing with house money. You know you a pussy. You know what I'm saying already. So it's like you really can't do nothing. It's damn near no damage you can do to the dude. And only thing I don't really like, even though Ross kind of went in, I don't really like the fact that not everybody like, you white boy this, white boy that. Nigga, y'all niggas all got songs with this nigga. So
that's a fact.
He was a white boy then.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
Yeah, you niggas is like scoring lovers and shit, So but I did hear Cam earlier. He gave Drake hella ammo.
Wait a minute. Killer. In case you don't know, one of my top 5 greatest, Cameron. That's a whole fucking fact. And he went at Kendrick's wife. Now, was that because of his affiliation with Drake now? Because up at the Apollo, whenever that was, a year or two ago, Drake brought them out, and I think Cameron put a Dipset jacket on the nigga's back.
Yeah, the nigga Drake had a Dipset.
The hater misses nothing. Come on.
Hey, Calvin Slick Harlem nigga, man. You know how I go, man. Cam gonna get to that bag by any means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Drake might have slid the nigga a bag or something. You never know. But he did bring up a good ass point, nigga. Your wife half white, nigga. So how you dealing with, nigga? You going home to a biracial chick? So my nigga, you gotta relax. You know.
Right.
But and it was funny how Mace called him out on it. This shit was hilarious though. But so I mean, if the nigga did still like, nigga, it was weak. I mean, I don't mind it, but it was weak because you got to come harder than that. Knowing that you supposed to be the MC that everybody say you are, you gotta do something to make niggas look at you different, man. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas ain't looking at Drake no different for real. Like niggas know what he was about anyway. Ain't like he this nigga with this tough persona, no way. Right. So it really ain't do no damage. Yeah, it ain't doing no damn damage.
Do you remember when Drake lost his watch on the tour bus like years ago and shooting dice?
Oh no, I ain't hip to that.
The hater misses nothing. Toe Babies, can anybody tell me what year was that? Drake? Yeah, he was shooting dice on the bus and lost his Rolex.
Hey, if you got some quotation marks around that word lost, a nigga might have just took it up off his soft ass.
Right.
You never know. Yeah, man. But Drake kind of doing the Eminem and 8 Mile thing. You know, he's trying. Man, niggas he playing with house money for real. Like, you know, he's a sucker that came across some money and, you know, he got fame. I mean, and not only that, like niggas calling the nigga white boy, like he said on his song, nigga, your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. All these niggas' biggest features is with him on it. Yeah. So you really can't knock the nigga. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. But
hey man, I gotta ask you with all due respect, do you recommend the penitentiary?
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Hell yeah. And I had a little cousin that ended up doing 12 when he was younger. Okay. He about 30. He about 37 now. Sheesh. And he did about 12. And you know what? He stood on, man. I went to the nigga sentencing and everything. He stood on all 10. When the judge dropped that time on his ass, she said, "Do you have anything to say to your family?" That nigga said, "I'm ready to do this time." I said, "All right, my nigga, you gonna be all right." So you know, hey, yeah. Woo. Yeah. Wow. The nigga, he stood on all 10. He went in there, got into a little BS at the beginning of his bid. You know what I'm saying? But he came out, he came home, he right. Now, every time I talk to that nigga, he on the damn laptop looking to lock down the property. You know, he be buying shit with liens on him and all that. So he got his mind right.
And you see, he got his mind right out here in the world. Who knows what he may have been doing?
He would have, honestly, knowing him, he'd have been dead. I tell him that all the time. I say, nigga, the penitentiary saved your life, my nigga. Yeah. Because it was wild. At the time he went around my way, it was shootouts damn near every day. Yeah. And he was a part of that shit before he went in. You know what I mean? So I said, nigga, they saved your life, but I'm gonna one up you on the penitentiary. I think, because now that from that 12 years ago, social media was just really kicking in as far as Instagram, like 2012, 13 and stuff. Right. So I think now these niggas got tablets and JPay and all of this shit. They in there sweet. I know a couple of niggas. So I'm gonna one up you. I think they need to run a program like how they did in high school with foreign exchange students. They need to, nigga, you badass niggas, you badass tough ass niggas that want to go in there and act like y'all running shit. Right. Let's swap you out for a nigga in Peru.
Oh,
Mexico.
El Salvador prison.
Yeah, Ecuador or something. I don't know if you familiar, you ever seen Locked Up Abroad. It's a show called Locked Up Abroad. Yeah. Man, when they catch niggas, you hit.
I'm familiar with it, but I wouldn't want to watch no shit like that. But go ahead.
Well, look, I've seen a couple episodes with niggas going over there, niggas trying to sell drugs in other countries and them niggas get knocked. Man, put one of these, all you badass niggas trying to be badass over here, take your ass to Mexico or Ecuador and you in the damn dungeon with 100 niggas that don't speak a lick of English. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Get your ass over there. Since you want to be extra bad, we gonna see how tough you is. You know, because it ain't really enough over here. Because for the most part, I know a couple niggas in the joint right now. I know one nigga, he done got into so much shit. They done shot the nigga up. He crazy now. He bad shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know. So
hey man, I hate to cut you short. I gotta take other calls, man. I appreciate you. Hello. I gotta take other calls. Thank you, man. I didn't hang up on him. His phone went out. Jamar, I got your donation via PayPal. Thank you so much. And guys, did I put the PayPal at the top of the live chat? I keep forgetting to do that. StreamYards. Hold on a second. Is it up there at the top of the live chat? Yes, it is. Okay, there it is. Join the conversation. Super chat with Star, and there's the link. Streamlabs. Okay. Jamar says, the bum nigga outside the liquor store told me he goes to jail on purpose during the winters. I know niggas like that. Yeah. It's not what it used to be. I mean, I've never been to the penitentiary. I just fuck out of here. Suri, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. King Key, I got your donation. NHA, thank you. Foreman Mills, got your donation. Thank you so much. Bone doing work. I see you, sir. Sit tight. I'm going to bring you on shortly. Something else I wanted to mention here. Within this topic, this discussion we're having about this topic, is anybody up to speed on Kirk Franklin? He's in Jamaica performing and doing a whole lot of, doing what he does. Was he arrested in Jamaica, Kirk Franklin? Because, it's not what it appears to be. I've never been to Jamaica, and I think I do want to go at some point in my life. But Kirk Franklin, I saw something last week where he was catching hell for just doing a little too much on stage. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Foxy Brown, the rapper, or Notorious B.I.G. either get arrested or ran out of town because they were on stage doing a whole lot of cursing? Anybody remember this? I could have swore they arrested the rapper Foxy Brown like 20 years ago in Jamaica. Kirk Franklin is lucky. He's lucky if such is the case. Well, sir, you can Google it. Google Kirk Franklin, Jamaica. Some type of dance he was doing on stage, a man of God, supposedly. And there was an issue. Blade, thank you for your donation. He says, I do recommend the penitentiary, especially for sneaky niggas who impersonate federal law enforcement and rob niggas' stash houses at gunpoint. Thank you, Blade. Nat from Michigan. Nice hat, big nigga. Salute. Nat, good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you. Hey, Jesse. Jesse says, so we're not going to talk first-person shooter. No. I'm talking about premium black news tonight. We're not wasting time on all this stuff going on. The colleges nationwide. A wise woman once said, ain't nobody got time for that. Loud, I got your donation. Star, you were the first one to use allegedly. Now everyone says it. I'm proud of that, actually. you know the story, right? You know the story. I'm not going to go back, but yeah, I mean, I had to because I had no broadcasting training. Getting onto radio in March of 2000. Well, actually, we did a pre-morning show, but when we signed on with Hot 97, and I got no money there, $125,000 is what they paid me for the first and second year. I had no broadcasting training. So yeah, I was just talking crazy. Thank you for your donation, Loud. Let me go to here's somebody trying. I know where she wants to go. Hey, Janet. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello, Star. How are you?
I'm great. How's my audio? Is it loud enough when you're listening to this show? Because I'm looking at my levels, and am I okay? The levels, the audio?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're all good. You're all good.
Let me say, first and foremost, I saw the very nice picture you sent me. You're doing a damn thing, girl. You're doing it.
Thank you.
You're doing it.
Thank you. So the topics, they going on my boy K-Dot, talking about he's a biter, right?
You tell me.
Is that what they're saying?
You tell me.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
Okay. So, you know what? Maybe he was paying homage. Or maybe they copied off of him. He's been in the game for a long time. And that line that he took, what line was that? That Pusha T? That was an old line. Maybe he was paying homage. Maybe he's so far ahead of the average rapper, entertainer, hip hop that they can't even catch up with him. They can't catch up with him. He's paying homage. What your boy Jay-Z said, you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song.
Oh.
So what are we doing here?
Let's go,
What
Janet.
are we doing here? This is not even the conversation.
Let's go, Janet.
This is not even a conversation to have. All through that song, he was paying homage, and now we want somebody who, what we say, Adolf want to come in here who I don't even think he like being black, tell you the truth. That got a man crush. He didn't even know this man.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
I'm not saying any names.
No. Listen. I gave people enough time. I asked the question, where did this come from? If it came from who I think it came from, he's a Drake fan. So I can assure you he put a lot of effort into this. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about the same person you're talking about. I'm talking about the man who with the man crush. With the man crush. Everybody he champions seems like they're light-skinned and with good hair. Which, I question a lot. How you trumpet these people and like, are you in love with these men? Like, especially 69, I'm like, I really thought that he was in love with this man at one point. It's crazy. And then he's sitting there putting up his reputation on the line for these people that don't even care about you. And then like 3 weeks ago, I swear to you, about 3-4 weeks ago, he was on his live talking and it was reading the article and said something about a rap, a repass. And this man said, what is a repass? This man who sat there and did all this stuff, Chirac, and did not know what a repass was, that he gave that less care about the Black American that he didn't even know what a repass was. I was
hang on, Janet, Janet, take a breath. You're from my generation, so you're sitting there watching this young man. He's not my son, he's my grandson. Come on, say the name. Say the name.
DJ Academics.
Is Academics behind? Is he behind this title? Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars. Somebody did the research and took the time and put this together. If it was Ac, I can respect it because he's always on the job. He's always on the job.
Yes. That's understandable, but you cannot take snippets. You have to. K-Dot been in the long time. He fought with Jay-Z. So you don't know, and if you don't really know that life, people borrow from each other all the time, every day, all day. You understand what I'm telling you? I was taught by the best one in Newark. May he rest in peace. I know that life. Okay, I know that life. I can write you a rhyme or a poem or whatever you want to do in 5 minutes. I know it. They used to call me a sage. I know that life. So they borrow lines and they twist it and they pay homage to each other by giving these lines. So all that stuff he's talking doesn't make no sense. And what kind of idiot? That is a female role to say, "Oh,
Janet, don't take shots at him." I don't do that here. You know that.
I'm not taking shots, but that is effeminate of him to.
Janet, take a breath. Take a breath. I don't do that with other content creators. Come on, bring it down a few notches.
Okay, I apologize. All right. My apologies.
So you're saying no? Kendrick did not steal bars. This is a nothing burger. That's what you're saying.
But I'm saying there's nothing burger. If the man want to pay homage, he's playing 3D chess. Yeah, still looking at a checkerboard while this man is playing 3D chess.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. Go sit down. Okay. And this it's gel penetrate. What is gel good for? I can't get that word out. Is gel good? No.
Do you recommend the penitentiary? Now, hang on a second. You and I are from the same generation. I'm only a couple of years older than you. I mean, it's different now. We have so much going on in today's day and time, and I'm really not trolling with that showrunner. I really think that maybe you have to get some of these younger people to go into this system, damn near like how in Israel it's like mandatory military. I'm not saying you should make jail mandatory, but sometimes these little niggas need to be slowed down to help find themselves, especially if they're high on that shit, out of control, raised by single mothers. Maybe the penitentiary is that mind stabilizer that can help them. Go ahead.
Okay, so no, we had enough of school to prison line. And no, prison is not the answer, especially when like 80% of them are privately owned. So it's nothing but another slavery structure, but disguised as justice system. No. Let me tell you something. You have all these young people in the suburbs sitting up here snorting all kinds of stuff, doing all kinds of things, right? They don't go to the prison. They go to the college. They go to the community college. They go to their state college or whatever, right? They get forgiven. If a person in the urban area does the same thing, you want to put them in a prison system.
You mean the inner city?
You mean
inner city? If the inner city person does the same thing.
They want to put him in a prison. They don't want to stabilize his mind so he could get right. They want to stabilize his mind so maybe they could control him or her more. You understand? You have never had a system in America that's going to do anything that's going to be profitable or proactive for a Black America. Gotcha. You are sitting up here and we are looking at an anti-Semitic act, a bill to anti-Semitic.
No, we ain't got time for all that tonight. Please stop. We're going to stay focused. No.
Okay, I am staying focused because we have that and we have the Asian bill. We have yet to get an anti-lynching law in America. So
I stand with Israel. You know that. Don't try.
Yeah, but
don't try it. Don't try it.
Listen, my mother was Jewish. May she rest in peace. I understand that. I didn't get a tattoo while I was in boot camp because my mother said we couldn't do it. Okay? So no, I understand that. But what I'm trying to tell you is prison is not a proactive learning system structure. That should happen in the homes. We are putting obstacles, are put in the way of the Black American. Whenever our community goes so far or established so much, there are systems put in, whether it is a drug, alcohol, even another ethnic group. It's put into the system to stir the pot so we can stay at the bottom. And we don't see that because we following people that are fantasizing about light-skinned foreign boys and killing our own and not even knowing what a repass is.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying, and this is the problem, and this is the influence that is messing up. It's the poison that's still messing up our parents, our children.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So this is what I'm saying.
I let you get it
all.
So
I'm gonna call if you're on the.
No, I let you get it all out. I appreciate you and thank you for your emails. Even when I don't get a chance to respond, I do tell Amy and Miriam. I got Miriam working with me now. I tell both of them, don't delete Janet's emails. She always brings good stuff to the table. Let's see if tomorrow there's a discussion to be had about the Daily Wire putting the gag order on Candace Owens. Not tonight. I want to stay focused on premium black news tonight. But thank you, Janet.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good night. And if you're still on the air at midnight, I'm going to call you back, okay?
Why? Go ahead and say it. You want to say it? Go ahead and say it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. So I'm going to call back at midnight, okay?
No, you said it. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, my God. He's 60 years old. That is phenomenal. Okay, I won't call back. Everybody have a good night,
Thank you, Janet.
okay?
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Guys on the screen, youtube.com/@coffee chat with Camille. Camille, are you out there? Camille, we have to get you back on the line. Where is Camille? Hold on a second, guys. Let me check and make sure Camille has a wrench to be in that live chat. Camille, are you in the live chat? Do you have your wrench? Is your wrench working? Everybody hold on a second, please. I have to make sure that one of my sponsors is taken care of. And when I come back, I'm going to promote Guru Business. Okay. Businesscenter.com, pardon me. Hold on. Devious J, keep me posted on your new videos. You have credit with me, sir. If you want me to repost an older video, you have credit with me. Where is Camille's banner? Everybody hold on a second. MREC, what's going on with the Knockout Kings of Comedy? MREC, are you out there, sir? Do you want to call in? I fuck with MREC heavy, for those who don't know. Where is Camille's banner? Everybody hold on. I got to find this. Okay, I'm going to have to do this after the show because I don't see. Let me take a call and then I will look for her banner. 323, is that who I think it is? 323, Thursday evening. Yes, no, maybe. Give me a second. Are you picking up? I know who you are. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I have to go. I tried to bring you on. Okay. Let me see if I can bring in 850. Thank you for your patience. Are you there? 850. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
And you send them on a two to her. One shot. I'm through with you.
Let's go. Talk about it. Okay, sir, I need you to put down the straw and talk. Put down the straw, my nigga. Let's go.
You talking to me?
Who are you calling? You call me. What's cracking? You ready? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to say on the whole Kendrick ordeal that it's been weak. I feel like everything about it's weak. I don't like any of the tracks. Hello?
You have the floor. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I feel like with the beef situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like it's manufactured at this point. I don't even think it's real. I think they just got together and like, yo, we both trash right now. Mm-hmm. We ain't really selling records like we used to. If we get together, fake a beef, people will tune in. And that's why we're talking about it.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, no one cared about Kendrick before this beef. So, I mean, I don't know. And as far as the whole prison thing.
No. Stay with me on the Drake and Kendrick situation. It's a situation, yes?
Right.
Situation.
Yes, sir.
What state are you calling from? What state are you calling from?
Florida.
Okay. Can you turn that down in the background, whatever you're watching, or are you on some type of Puerto Rican headset? Why is there an echo? What's going on?
Oh, I got you on speaker. I'll take you on speaker.
Please, sir, because I want to talk to you. Talk to you.
Okay. All right. Is the echo still there? You good?
It sounds a little bit better. Okay. So, no, now it sounds bad, sir. Can you make the adjustments, or I have to go? You've been on hold for a while. I'm trying to take my time here, but you can't kill the vibe. Don't kill the vibe.
Is that better?
There you go. There you go. So you didn't really give us anything. You just said, yo, maybe they're both trying to move some, I don't know, units, streams. Did you hear either one of the response or diss tracks?
I've heard both of them. I mean, the thing that made me mad is Kendrick is calling Drake white, and Drake's not white. I don't even understand. I mean, I feel like neither one of these guys are like really going to be on some, like when I see Drake is on, like none of them are going to be on some aggressive type. This ain't that.
Nor should they, sir. Nor should they. Okay. And to go back for a second, yes, sir. Drake is white. He's a Canadian Jew. Phenotypically, he's phenotypically.
Are you white, sir?
What's that?
Are you white?
I'm color neutral, sir. Nobody cares about me. I'm not hustling Black Salvation. I don't have a diss track out. I'm not on tour. You shouldn't care about what I am. But Drake is a Caucasian Jew, sir. Go ahead.
I guess, man. All I can say is I've listened to both of the tracks. They're both pretty mid at best.
Okay.
I just don't think like in 6 months I'm gonna care. Like no one's like I remember when like Ether came out, like people were talking about this for years. I don't think this is gonna happen with either one of these tracks at all.
Okay. All right.
Like they're both saying things that are kind of suspicious, and I feel like I said, the Drake and Meek Mill beef was more entertaining. I feel like it. I feel like I'd rather hear those go back and forth before this.
Okay. Now let's stop and pivot for a second. The showrunner, do you recommend the penitentiary? Have you ever been, in a
No, I've never been
state prison,
penitentiary, but I don't think
county jail? Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I've been in jail.
Okay.
But I haven't been to the pen, and I don't think we should be so quick to send people to the penitentiary. I think a lot. Some of this is like situational. Like I think some of these situations we put people in, where you have some people that really don't have anything to lose and expect things to go well. You're asking for people to do something crazy.
Well. Are you a believer in the theory of God, sir?
No.
Okay.
Well, I believe there is a God, maybe, but I don't know if he's a dude in one of those books like the Bible or the Quran. There might be a God, so I'm not gonna say there ain't, but I don't know.
That's sad, sir, that you can't make a choice. Sad, but I thank you for your call. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. You see, folks, I can take my time. If you send in that Skrilla, no less than $5, I don't want to talk to broke niggas. My audience doesn't want broke niggas calling in. Right or wrong, troll babies. They don't want a broke perspective. This is not some shit that I just thought up when I started doing the Star Chamber, and a lot of the day ones. They say, "Yo, Star, don't be bringing broke niggas on the line. Niggas who send in $1.50, $3.99." So we do have a minimum. Right or wrong, troll babies. They said that nigga was calling in from a group home. Yeah. Okay. Do you recommend the penitentiary? Sir Shah, you're calling in, sir. Salute to Sir Shah. He says Drake fans are emotionally damaged by Kendrick win. Okay. Salute to my nigga Sir Shah. He spends Skrilla. He's got a union job and he talks to the young people, right? Isn't that Sir Shah, Troll Babies? He talks to the 14 and 15-year-olds about trending topics and things. Salute to my nigga Sir Shah. Hold on a second. Okay, here's okay. Thank you for the email. Yeah, I remember this. Back in 2014, Drake lost his watch in a dice game. Okay, they're saying the watch was only worth $7,000. Let me put this in the live chat for my beautiful troll babies. For those who don't know, you see, that's what you get when you listen to the Star Report. Just history. A lot of you thought I was capping. No, the nigga lost. I saw the video on World Star back in the day. Salute to my nigga Q, R.I.P. Anybody go back that far with Drake? He had that puppy dog look on his face after niggas beat him for the watch. Probably loaded dice. That nigga was vexed. Okay, Jesse, I got your other donation. Keep it old school and simple. Fuck the noise. Okay, thank you, Jesse. And Jesse, salute to your husband. Salute to your husband. Bone doing work. Where are you, sir? 262. Let me get my nigga Bone doing work on the line. Amor-Dade. Bone doing work.
What? What's good? What's good? Boricua here.
You're supposed to say Amor-Dade. That means, King's love. Latin King.
King love.
King's love. Plural. King's love.
Oh, yeah. We got a bunch of them over here. There's a bunch of Land Kings in Milwaukee, no lie.
Okay. Do you see what I'm throwing up right now? You really Boricua?
I don't even see you throwing it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
You a fool.
Know your history.
If I was on the camera, I'd throw it up too.
Know your history. Okay. What's cracking, man? Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers. Is this a story that has come from King Academics? Let's put some respect on his name. I saw the tweeter. Is this somebody else?
I think that's Academics' page. I think that's his page. And I think Academics is definitely on the Drake team. He's definitely
he admits it.
Been talking from a perspective. Yeah. It's obvious. It's super obvious.
I respect his loyalty.
For sure.
I think this is brilliant. If he's the one who put that video together, let's go. I'm here for the bullshit. I'm here for it. Come on.
Yeah, most def. And if he didn't put it together, one of his mods did and probably sent it to him.
One of the chat niggas. One of the chat niggas say, yo,
exactly.
Yo, Ack, look at this, big nigga. Come on.
Yeah, he got it like that. He's putting them to work. He's having them dig up the worst Kendrick stuff, the most pro Drake stuff he could find. He's putting them to work right now. For sure.
Right.
But when in terms of him stealing lines, I would say that's a reach. It really, you could go to any one of these mainstream rappers and you'll find bars in their songs that battle rappers have already said. That happens time and time again.
It's a fact.
In the game.
It's a fact.
Yeah. At a point I stopped listening to lyrical music because I would watch battle rap often and I'd listen to some lyrical stuff and here comes the bars I heard a couple months ago. I think that's, to be honest, I had a theory that that's kind of why lyrical music started falling off and trap started taking over because these battle rappers were saying everything before anybody else could say it.
Okay. So do you think there's any truth to it, or is it just people reaching and the
thing is there could be some truth to it. like Geechee Gotti, one of the people they're accusing him of stealing bars from, he's from Compton and Kendrick's from Compton, and Kendrick watches battle rap, so I'm pretty sure Kendrick saw Geechee Gotti say that.
Yeah.
Does that mean he had necessarily stole it? No, because like sometimes when you're making a song, everybody accidentally says or writes some stuff that somebody else has already said, and you might have not even realized it. And on top of that,
Kendrick is at home, respectfully. He's at home in Bel Air. He's watching the internet like everybody. He's not out there in the streets. He's at home in Bel Air. So yeah, he's watching the battle rappers. Absolutely. Good.
Facts, especially when they're both from Compton. And like on top of that, I was gonna say like the bars, it's not like they were the most intricate bars ever to be stolen. Like it'd be one thing to steal I move in real G's move in silence like lasagna, the same thing Wayne said, and be like, oh yeah, he stole that. But these bars aren't that crazy. Geechee Gotti said, I be killing my homies like Melly. Like that's kind of like a bar I've heard plenty times ever since YMW Melly got caught up with that. People have said that already. It's like a common bar at this point.
Okay.
And then Calico's, I let the bullets park in sun, leave them shaking like Ali. Like, you know what I'm saying? There, I don't think that's been said. Like, maybe not in those words exactly, but also Kendrick didn't really say those words exactly either. He kind of just said the same bars.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't think they were that intricate of bars. And like, yeah, that's basically all I think about that.
Stay with me. I was doing a little research here. Have you ever been to the penitentiary? That's what my show on. Have you been to the penitentiary yourself?
No, I've never been to the penitentiary. Thank God. I'm one of those people that's proud.
Go ahead, sir.
I was gonna say I'm just proud. I'm one of those people that's proud to not be caught ever. Knock on wood.
You're Puerto Rican. You live in Milwaukee. You're in the suburbs. You live a good life.
Sir.
If you were faced with, not even a decade, a 3 to 6, and you had the choice to go do the 3 to 6 or to sign a proffer agreement and go home, what would you do?
I'd do the 3 or 6. That don't sound too bad. Like maybe like 10, 15 sounds bad, but 3 to 6, that don't sound too bad. Especially 3. Come on now. I'm going to get out of prison and I'm going to get all the hoes.
Okay.
Hoes love you when you get out of prison. At least over here.
You're a better man than me. But now at the same time, you're a younger man and you're not on the booger sugar. So you could hold it down.
Yeah, most def. I'll just be working out all day, getting swole,
Okay.
reading books.
Good for you. Hey, man, you and I have good conversations, and I appreciate you being a young Boricua who calls in from time to time. And have you ever heard of Cortez, the battle rapper?
Oh, hell yeah. He's cold.
That's my nigga. Fire.
He's cold.
He's got some great fucking battles. One of the, if you ask me, still one of the
my phone's breaking up.
Your phone's breaking up? Can you hear me? Okay. Your phone broke up? Okay, I think you.
Oh, it's back now. There you
go. If you ask me, still one of the top 20 greatest battles ever. Cortez versus Hitman Holla. You ever seen that battle?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've seen like basically all the legendary battles. If it's a legendary battle,
that was still till this day top 20 greatest battle. Cortez versus Hitman Holla. Cortez is a great guy too, man. If you ever watching him do what he does, man, great fucking guy. But hey, man, I appreciate you tapping in. All right,
for sure, man. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Salute. Okay. Cortez. He had an early legendary battle up at the Lion's Den, for those who know battle rap. You guys know who Cortez battled and really gained the respect of a lot of niggas. Woo! Let me see if you guys know. was at the Lion's Den back in the days. I was there. Cortez versus Head Ice. Yeah. Good nigga, Cortez. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to take my break soon. Just give me a second, guys. I want to get some of this out. I want to get some of this out and continue talking about a few things. If you're just now joining the show, no, we're not talking about Ryan Garcia accused of using performance enhancement drugs. We're not talking about the college campuses, protests. No, not interested. Nor are we talking about the Daily Wire putting a gag order on Candace Owens, okay, if you're not up to speed. We're talking about premium black news. Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing bars from battle rappers, okay? Walla D, thank you for tapping in, okay? Yo, happy birthday, old nigga. Hashtag Jersey. Well, sir, you sent in a donation, so I'm reading that, but truthfully, I don't celebrate one day, and that would be tomorrow, May the 3rd, not today, okay? Every day is my birthday. You've heard me say that before. I don't even like people texting me, like, people who I don't talk to throughout the year or emailing me. Fuck out of here. If we're not in contact throughout the year, don't try and use that one day to check in. No, thanks. But thank you for your donation, Walla D, okay? Forever Maryland. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, that's not my topic, but thank you so much. Sir Shy, New York Knickerbockers up. Taurus season birthday. Okay. Thank you, Sir Shah. Okay. And Tyrone got your donation. God bless you for not allowing a broke perspective. Yeah. Hey, this is the machine. Going back to the Star Chamber. We don't hear from a nigga sending in 99 cents. You're broke. No, thanks. But thank you for your donation, Tyrone. Hold on a second. I want to take one more call and then take my break, okay? Area code 229. Good evening. Are you there? 229.
Take my break, okay? Area code 229. Good evening. 229.
You got to turn that down in the background. You have to turn it down.
I got you. You hear me?
We can hear you, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Hey, man, it's the realers in the building.
Okay.
They might be saying that Kendrick Lamar stole the lyrics, but we don't care about that because the hardest bar this year, but I just heard they say that was the Y&W Million. And shout out to Big Duck.
Sir, we don't do shout outs. Slow it down. Slow it down. Put you on mute, sir. We don't do shout outs.
Salute Big Dog Janet because she said it herself.
Right.
Jay-Z, you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. Yo, salute to Kendrick, man. We got the Drake sexuals out there. Right. The machine, he got the bigger machine. He a Jew. He gonna be a course. So Kendrick, it is a 20v1. Actuality, it is a 20v1. He got everybody, even with Future and all them on. It would take all of them to go against a machine like that, like Drake. But look, man, Drake ain't standing up, man. He's out of here. We done seen him. He can't say nigga no more, and he can't say nigga no more. You got to go to the drawing board, the OVO sweatshop, and salute the act. I'm a chat nigga too, but
my nigga. Ask my nigga.
We respect Act. We respect Act for doing that because we know we grew up with Act, right. And he always liked Drake, so we respect him because we gonna always go for who we go for. We respect Act for who he is, so he always liked Drake. So it ain't nothing. So people be saying like, "Oh, it's a machine behind Act." No, Act. That's who he liked it. He grew up. Peter wasn't in the streets, so Drake showed the guys who wasn't in the streets.
Right.
Drake made them feel like they was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all that is, man. But salute the Act.
Then hang on a second. If you're in academics, live chat. Not that he cares, and not that you.
Yeah, and
hang on. Hang on, and not that he cares, and not that you have to, but just make sure he knows Star puts respect on his name. He's a good guy.
Always.
Ack got me a check for 17 racks a month.
How about you? I started listening to you on Everyday Struggle, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, you put that venom to Act, nigga. I had to was like, who is this old nigga?
Okay.
Who is this nigga, bro?
Right.
You was the Joe. You couldn't nobody else replace Joe Budden but you. And you was OG. You the OG to Joe Budden. So you was the original. So I found out about you on Everyday Struggle, bro.
Thank you, man.
Come on, man. What we talking about, man?
And I want to say this so that people don't ever get it fucked up. He got me a check for $17,000 a month. That's more than a lot of these other niggas ever did for Star.
Right. So man, they was bringing so many niggas in and out on that couch on Everyday Struggle, man. The only nigga who stuck was you and the other guy. I forgot his name, man, but I say salute to him too. But I forgot it was you and the guy who ended up actually being the guy who with him, and
that's my nigga Wayno. Wayno's a great nigga.
Wayno. He signed the QC. He got a big deal with QC.
Hey,
he like an A&R over there with QC now.
Every morning, Wayno used to come in and say "Assalamu alaikum" to Star. Great conversations, man.
Good guy. Good guy, man. And I found out about you for giving that venom to Act, boy. You used to tear him up. I used to hate on you. I'm like, who is this nigga? He's spitting the truth. I want to hate on him so bad, but he's just spitting the truth.
I appreciate
Who is this nigga? And every day I know you don't got no fans, but man, I've been a fan of the Star Report because I can't run from the truth, man.
I appreciate
it. It is what it is.
I appreciate that. Hey, man.
It's love. It's all love. And the streets got no love. It's all love.
I appreciate the call,
but it's all love.
I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Good call. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to make sure. Who is that tapping in from 919? Is that who I think it is? Let me just make sure. Okay, hold on. I don't want to put this man on hold for 5 minutes, so I'm going to take this call before I take my break. Hold on a second. And guys, I need to know, Troll Babies. I watch everything that moves, goddamn. This is what I do. I don't answer to a bitch, I didn't got no goddamn kids. I got trolls, but I'm watching. I need to know if 1090 Jake exposed Rick Ross. Is that a real video? You guys know what I'm talking about, Troll Babies? 2 weeks ago, I fuck with Ricky Rose heavy. But I saw a video that most of us never saw before at some type of correction officer graduation. Was that Rick Ross singing the CO song? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Was that like AI? Nigga says, Story, you doing too much. Take a break. Okay, hang on a second. Let me bring this call in here. 919. Mo Fax.
What's up, Star?
Hey, man, great to hear from you. Pardon me if I didn't see your text message fast enough. Where do you want to start, man? Let's go, Mo.
I got to start. This is objectively, because I said I'm on team K-Dot.
Take your time.
But objectively,
take your time.
I think this is a reach as far as taking lines or stealing lines. Yep. I think he did pay homage in one of those lines to DMX when he said, I hate this about Drake, I hate that about Drake. I think that was the source of that. Now, I got to give credit where credit due. That was great propaganda, whoever put this set of clips together to slow the narrative down and slow the momentum down of the diss track.
Right.
So I always got to put respect on all propaganda. But with that said, there's another video out there on YouTube that said the 20 times Drake stole lyrics from people. So this is what I'm saying.
Can you email that to me, Mo Fax? When you get
I will email it to you.
When you
as soon as I get off the phone with you.
When you get off the
phone. But I got to point out one of the times he stole lyrics.
Come on.
And that's when he stole from Rapping Forte on YG song, Who Do You Love?
Right.
To the point he stole the whole verse that he had to pay Rapping Forte $100K for stealing the man's verse.
These niggas don't know who Rapping Forte was on that microphone. They don't know. They don't know. That was
the Bay Area the Bay Area legend. But
it's a whole
yeah. So what this points me to right here, I'm not gonna go kick on the Canadian colonizers back anymore tonight like I've been doing. This points out that his fans are the most duplicitous and hypocritical group of people that you ever seen in your life. Because when you point this out about Drake stealing lines, stealing flows, being written for, all of this, they write it away. But then they want to take these couple of lines from battle raps that are really, like I said, the Parkinson. I've heard many people use that metaphor. So I mean, it is what it is. But the way he used it, he was talking about them boys down in Houston. So it was a point for using that the way he used it.
Okay.
And talk about allegedly what happened to Takeoff. But I'm gonna stop right there. But I'm just saying, two things I've learned.
Well, hang on a second, Mo. I appreciate your knowledge and history with regards to, or your wellspring of knowledge and your understanding of history. Now, let's just go back for a second. Does Kendrick acknowledge other people and where he, borrows from?
Yes, he does, because he even said himself that he's giving credit to Lil Wayne for his influence on him.
Okay.
To Eminem for his influence on him. He's always giving people flowers. This is what people have to understand. If you just started listening to Kendrick at Good Kid, Mad City, you don't really know who K-Dot is. Right. I've been listening to this man since this in the OD mixtape or the EP, the Kendrick Lamar EP, all these things, you know what I'm saying? And he's always giving credit where his credit's due. And in hip hop, it's become a new phenomenon and okay to borrow lines for other people and flip them. But that's why I said about these Drake. Even when Drake do it, I'm like, okay, he's just paying homage to whoever, But when you say that about him, and he's stolen many of flows. They'll say, oh no, he's just paying homage. So you can't use this attack against Kendrick. If you're a Drake fan, that's all I'm saying. Just be objective. That's all we do, right? We're objective. Yeah. But like the two things I've learned about this whole battle is, one, this reminds me of LL Cool J versus Cannabis. Everybody knows Cannabis diss song was better than LL song. Everybody, but the media backed LL Cool J. Because LL Cool J was the biggest star, and we're seeing the same thing right now with all these hip-hop gatekeepers. I'm just going to call it what it is, hip-hop gatekeepers taking the bag from Drake. And Drake was smart. He's bought off these people in one way or another by even lending influence or whatever to them, putting with Mace and Cam, putting on the pink fur up in Harlem, showing homage, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing. So in times like this, they're going to bail him out. Right. I even saw your man, Funk Flex. You know what I'm saying? I know that's your man.
That's my guy.
But come on. He know hip-hop. You can't say, at best, you got to say, this is a close match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you're objective, you got to say this is a close match. But I'm just saying, I'm seeing the hip-hop. And what's going to hurt is this is going to hurt them more than anything else, because this is what hurt LeBron James. When everybody started hopping on the LeBron James bandwagon, it hurt LeBron James the most because it made it hard for him to actually put a case together that he's better than Michael Jordan, because they made these points that's not even valid points. They got on TV every day and try to propagandize people.
Can I jump in for a second, Mo Facts?
Go ahead.
You just said something that triggered something else with me. There's another, I saw a video recently with LeBron James saying he wants to play with Steph Curry. And I said, what the fuck? And this was after we did the show. Will LeBron James leave the Lakers? He literally said he wants to play with Steph Curry to finalize his career. I think that's hoe-ass shit. He wants to go join another team to play with Steph Curry. Do you up to speed on that? Or am I just...
No, I'm not up to speed. You breaking news to me, but this ties into what I'm saying about Drake.
Said it.
And the difference between him and Kendrick Lamar. K-Dot never had huge features on his albums until he established himself. He had MC8 and people like that on his albums. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Drake has used features just as much as he helped them. They helped his credibility. It's the same thing with LeBron. He's always been one on a super team. So you can't give him that GOAT status.
Right.
But my point, like I said, I don't want to make this about Drake. It's more about his fans. It's more about hip hop fandom in itself.
Okay.
If your man lost, your man lost. I was a huge Jay-Z fan at the time when he got ethered. I had to say he got ethered. You know what I'm saying? And his response was some sucker stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is what it is. Your man can take a L. But this is not hip hop. If I can move on to your runner, please.
Oh, you want to touch on that?
Just quickly. I know you got to go to break.
No. Do you recommend The Penitentiary? That's my showrunner, please.
Okay, it's a yes and no answer.
Okay.
For nonviolent first offense, no. I think that's the wrong thing. These young men are put on the fast track to become criminals and go to crime school. With that said, if everything outside of that, yes. And we need to make the law and the sentencing more simpler. If you do this crime, you're getting 10 years. I don't care how good your lawyer is. I don't care what the circumstances are. Okay. If you commit said crime, you're getting 5 years, 10 years, 25 years. I don't care what it is. And you're not coming home early. We need to get rid of probation. We need to get rid of parole. We need to get rid of all of this. If you do the crime, you're gonna do the time. That way, when you get ready to go do the crime, you know if I get caught, I'm going to sit down for 10 years automatically. Nothing else.
Okay.
And I think that will make let's be honest, criminals ain't that smart in the first place. Well, so this makes it very simple for them because they have.
But when they go to prison, they can come out clever. They learn how to be better criminals. Go ahead.
Correct. That's why I made the caveat for the first. Okay. If it's nonviolent, I don't want to see young men put on the fast track to becoming lifelong criminals.
Gotcha.
But with that said, if you do a violent crime, right. 10, 15, 25, automatic. If you're 25 and you commit a murder, you ain't coming home till you 50. Okay. I don't care what you do when you go in there. And you might stay longer if you get in there acting a fool. And what that will do is it'll make it very simple. It'll take the fantasy and the fallacy away that I can go snitch. I can go do this. I can get a good lawyer. None of that. You're getting 25 off the rip.
Mandatory jail sentencing is what
mandatory.
Okay.
Sit them down. Okay. And with that said, 23 and 1 on top of that. Okay. Ain't no more than friendly jail.
Shit.
Ain't no more than friendly jail.
The only problem with that, Mo, in my opinion, is if someone is faced with a mandatory jail sentence, that would then possibly motivate them to really crash out. If I've committed a crime and I know that I'm going to do 10, I may say, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go kill 3 people. I've already thrown my life away. So I'm
okay. Well, we got life for you.
Okay.
Oh, we got the other thing for you.
Okay, but
I'm just saying. You want to ratchet it up? We'll ratchet it up.
I'm just saying. if I've given myself 10 years because I was high on that shit, I choked out my wife. I shot the dog and I burnt down the house. Mandatory 10. Well, fuck it. I might as well kill the neighbors too and just go on and really just get the 20. Okay, finish up, Mo. Fuck.
Well, I'll finish up with this. For that point, you can't help degenerates. It is what it is. Okay. What I'm trying to stop is these young men, specifically young black men, that think they can go do a crime and I'll be home in 5. I'll be home. You're saying because they seen somebody else get out in 3 or 2, or if I'll get probation or parole. No, I want you to know the consequences going in when you get caught. This crime is a 10-year crime. Okay. You're going to go do 10 hard. Thank you, Star, for always giving me a platform.
Yes, sir.
And I will never respect you by saying what you don't want people to say, but you have a good night.
Thank you, man. Okay. Mo Facts tapping in. Okay. Guys, I am going to take my break. But make sure you check out www.gurubusinesscenter.com. That platform and the owner, Alicia, she can help you. She can help you set up a 501c3, a nonprofit, not just taxes, accounting. Many of you younger people, and even if you're not so young, you have to network with someone like this person who can help you set up your accounting, your quarterly spending, your books. She can show you how to just go to your bank account and download for the entire year your transactions with your debit cards, your credit cards, and she will then put it all into a nice a folder for you and then submit it to the IRS. Holler at her, tell her I sent you. Guru Services. And there's also hang on a second, something else I want to mention about her platform. Alicia Burns, that's her name. Okay. If you're in the New York area, you can reach out via email or give her a call. But please log on to the website and tell her I sent you. Okay. All right. Let me take my break and come back, and I want to talk a little bit more about possible, mainstream artists taking from battle rappers. Star Drake also stole from Mac Dre. Yeah, I'm not saying Drake is not a thief, but Kendrick stealing, that's what he's being accused of. 513, good evening, are you there? 513, yes, no, maybe? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we cannot do all this extra stuff, and you cannot kill the vibe. What are you doing? Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm feeling you.
Okay, can you get off the headset, please, sir, so we can hear you? Crack.
Here I go. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm feeling you.
Sir, is this some type of bussy call? We're having a discussion about Drake. I don't need you to feel me. Where you going?
No, I had to take it off the speaker. I know you don't like that speaker phone. I had to take it off.
Okay. Are you ready? Let's go, sir. You're my
Yes, sir.
My
Yes,
caller.
sir. Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
Okay. Where do you want to start, sir?
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like on the prison stuff you're talking about, I think as far as like hood guys that really come from the hood, damn near everybody needs the military or prison, bruh.
Okay.
Because it's a lack of a lot of fathers, man, inside a lot of homes. The first time I had to listen to a guy, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. First, I dropped out of school 9th grade. I ain't nothing to be proud about. I done hustled my whole life, Star.
Okay.
I ain't nothing to be proud about. But the first time I had to listen to a guy was a CO and a judge and a probation officer. It teaches you discipline, bruh.
Okay.
We don't run shit. We ain't running nothing. You gotta listen to somebody. You'll get taught one way or the other. It's gonna be a nigga in the street that murk you, or it's gonna be a CO or a drill sergeant or somebody. You got to listen to somebody, bruh.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the bruh, man.
It's okay.
But yeah, you got to listen to somebody.
Come on. It's okay.
That's just my opinion on that. But with that battle rap thing.
Well, no, hang on a second, because you just said some real stuff there, and you see that's why I'm leaning towards recommending the penitentiary. You just said it. You have to listen to somebody, And
hey, I agree,
and
man.
today's generation has shown me, yes, Star, the problem for the most part is single mothers. Not saying that they're bad people, but a female can't raise a man, can't raise a boy to be a man.
Not only that, but let me piggyback you, Star. Let me piggyback you. I'm not trying to interrupt you.
Come on.
I know I don't got a lot of time. That's why I try to talk quick and jump subject, Star.
Well, take your time. Take your time on this one. Take your time on this one, please.
Okay. The whole thing I'm trying to talk about, bruh, is one of the worst things that we have in our community. Black women love the fuck out of their sons. You can come in at 4 a.m, drunk, smoke crack all night, whatever, bang on that window. Mama gonna let you in that thing. Pops ain't gonna let you in that thing. Pops will beat your ass. You know what I mean? Pops.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
Hey, man. And that's a major problem that we have in our community, bruh, because that mama go be there for you under any circumstances. You can always come in. You can always get your meal. But life don't work like that. When mama died, when mama passed, that's when a nigga laid out on the street, drunk. Oh, I miss my mama, boy. Because you ain't got nowhere else to go.
Right.
Nowhere else.
Right.
Ain't nowhere else about to give you that same kind of energy that you was getting at the crib, bruh.
Yeah.
You ain't about to get that nowhere, you know?
Yep.
I feel like I said that years ago, man. A lot of cats that I know did way better. Even some of these dope fiends, Star. You was in the streets. I've been a fan. The homie was talking about. He was a fan from the academics thing. I'm talking about Star and Buck Wild. I'm an older cat.
Okay.
I remember the whole energy. I remember the whole vibe. You know what I mean? I've been fucking around for a minute. I've just been
Sir, can you watch the F-bomb? You're doing good, but just pull back on the F-bomb.
Sorry
please.
about that.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I just started calling because I see the live things. I used to always just watch on YouTube.
Okay.
I didn't really get the live energy, but that's why I be calling you now for an opportunity to actually speak with you. Okay. You know, when you look back at everything that's done went on, we done made a lot of mistakes, man, and a lot of choices that is you can understand it because a black woman a lot of times. She's gonna hold down what she loves the most under any circumstances. That's just black shit. That's just hood shit. Your son could be a molester or anything. That's still mama's baby, regardless. That man will cut you off. That man will say, "Hey, man, you got to get you in here eating this cereal. You in here coming in at 3 a.m. eating cereal, and you ain't bought no groceries in here. You got to figure something out." Mama ain't gonna really say nothing to you, man. You know. And they can hurt us a lot of times.
Stay with me, sir. Stay with me. I think you're spitting facts because too many times do we see on television and just within the media when we see a young black man, and let's talk that black talk right now. What do we see? We see the mama saying, "Not my baby, not my baby." Yeah. Look at Carly Russell's mother, nasty and defiant. And even though Carly Russell is a female, she's sitting up there talking about, oh yes, she was abducted. Yes, she saw a little white baby. Yes, right? The mother. Come on.
Yep. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And we do it a lot. And we just making it harder on us because it's nothing soft out here in this world. That's the thing about it. And even, I'm not going to even say you having a black father at the crib is the best answer. Because a lot of times, if you a black dad in our community, your son, 18, he got to figure it out. Who's to say because 18, you can do certain things. Now they saying that you're an adult, but who's to say that every 18-year-old is ready to be on their own? You may not be.
Okay.
You may need more instructions. You may need to figure more things out. You may need more life experiences. Some cats ready at 15. Some cats ready at 24. It all depends on the situation, but in a lot of black communities, that black dad, when you turn 18, it's over. It's over.
If I can just piggyback on what you've just said, having a black father myself did help keep me grounded a lot. A lot,
I understand
a
it.
lot, because there were many times when I said to myself, I don't want to do something to shame the man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to shame the man. I don't want to do something to affect him. So let me take my dumb ass home. Let me not throw this bitch down the stairs. Enough's enough. Let me not go out on a jukes mission and whack somebody upside the head. That would be too much. I know what he's been through. So let me just calm the fuck down. You feel me? So
yes, sir.
For me, having that black Southern father, it helped keep me grounded. I will say that. Go ahead.
And I know I don't got a lot of time, so I want to go to the battle rap aspect. I'm a huge battle rap fan.
Okay.
I remember you being at a lot of battles. I remember you being there hosting. I remember you hosting and being in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
And see, cats just now want to talk about Kendrick. They want to talk about Kendrick taking a couple battle rap guys' bars. This been going on a long time, Star, and you know it. They've been taking little shots and little schemes. Wayne, I don't know if you hip on the song, and I know you always plugged in, but the song with Benny the Butcher, Lil Wayne. Everybody knows Lil Wayne is a lyricist. He's one of your top lyricists.
Right.
Remember the dog scheme he had?
Right.
Remember how he was talking about dogs and this and that.
Lil Tucci.
Yeah.
Lil Tucci.
Lil Tucci. He got on the Benny the Butcher. He talking about all the dogs, and he got a scheme. That's Charlie Clips against Lou Castro. Look at the Charlie Clips battle against Lou Castro.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking. He's got a dog scheme in there where he's talking about this dog and that dog and this dog and that dog. And Wayne did the same exact thing, man. They've been doing that, but you do it in a different way. And they also know that battle rap is big, but it's not worldwide big. So a lot of cats does not go catch the fact that you just killed the guy for a scheme. You know what I mean?
Right.
This ain't nothing new, man. You can't knock Kendrick for doing any of that when it's been going on.
Good point.
For so long.
Good point.
You know?
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Good point. Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to say is we have to always remember with all the Drake hate, and I'm not going to necessarily say like Drake is he's one of the guys that everybody love or whatever, but Drake is one of your top guys. We as black folks in our community and overall online, social media, the whole nine, we like to tear down our number ones. That's what we do. We do it consistently. Floyd Mayweather. We do it consistently. LeBron James. These guys get talked about all the time. LeBron James has been in the league for 100 years, got the most points in the history of basketball, and we sit up and compare him to the one guy who's probably better, Michael Jordan.
I'm going to jump in right there. I will give you the last word, but I have to totally disagree with you. I think Drake,
I understand it. No problem.
Hang on. I'm going to give you the last word. I think Drake is a colonizer. I think he's very clever. Did you ever see the picture with Drake in blackface when he was younger?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. He crossed over and tried to cross out. He tried to cross out. He tried. He's what you call a convenient black. He's conveniently black, but
and I think I think a lot of our guys.
I fuck with his music.
A lot of them.
I fucks with his music, but at the end of the day, sir, no, he's not FBA. He's not ADOS. He's from Canada. But go ahead, finish up.
Yeah, the whole thing I was just talking about is a lot of times, as far as top MCs, the one thing that I do give Drake credit for, and I love Kendrick song and Drake song. I like them both.
Okay.
I don't look at them as, I think the eras have changed. Music has changed.
Okay.
So you can't look at it the same way we looked at Ether or the Takeover.
You're right.
Or it was a whole different climate.
You're right.
At the time. You know what I mean? It's more commercial. It's just a lot of things have changed. But I think a lot of times when you look at a guy like Drake, the thing that I respect the most from Drake is a lot of most of the time when you see guys at the top, or close to the top, they don't do songs with nobody else really, but they circle.
Okay.
They put a number out there so crazy, 250,000 for a feature,
right.
150,000 for a feature. So nobody can really work with them. Dre worked with a lot of guys, whether you like it or not, whether he's soft, he get peed on by T.I.'s buddy at the movies, did he punch him in the face, whatever you want to talk about, he takes his power and he tries to use it to pump up a guy. He done got a lot of guys they first number one.
Yeah.
Your boy Kendrick, everybody loved Kendrick. He got Kendrick his first number one. Everybody loved Cole. He got Cole his first number one. Everybody loved Dolph.
So I have to jump in and say I don't fuck with J. Cole. I think he's just I think he wins by default. I think he just got into the game and he ripped off people before him and he came off as a passive aggressive guy. I don't feel him. J. Cole, I'm sorry.
I understand it.
No.
He ain't necessarily my cup of tea either, but I do respect the fact that he himself though. That's
he's like Diggable Planets 2.0.
Though,
Diggable Planets 2.0. A newer version of fuck out of here.
Diggable Planets too. Okay, all right. You got me on that one, Star.
I think. Hang on a second. I'm just going to say this because I'm grooving off the wine right now. I think J. Cole ripped off the hieroglyphics. Dell and all those niggas. Ripped those niggas off, repackaged what they did. You're up to speed on the hieroglyphics?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He ripped off them niggas, man, and you know, he won by default. I don't fuck with J. Cole, but go ahead and finish up.
I understand what you're saying, and I can't really disagree with you, man. I like a lot of more it was like an underground run for a minute. A lot of my guys ain't putting music out, man. But you know, the Kevin Gates and them guys was my guys for a minute, man. But they really ain't putting everything out anymore.
Yeah.
So it's hard to still stick with guys when they're not pumping no more. You know, Lil Baby and the Baby and. I don't know what happened to the Baby, man, but, you know, a few of these guys, then they had a real good buzz, real good momentum, and then it just kind of faded off. That's what I do respect about Kendrick so much. Kendrick has just stayed at a lane. He done stayed in the lane and just kept that lane.
Yeah.
And he just rolled in it the whole time. Why Cats was way hotter than him as far as steam they had on them and publicity they had, but they fell off. And he just done stayed kind of on cruise control, man. So I respect both guys, man. It's entertainment, man. And hopefully nobody gets hurt in this stuff, man. And just stay music, you know.
I appreciate
you, Star, though. Thank you, man.
Salute to you. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
Same to you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you. He mentioned Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates used to be my nigga, man. Not the Only One. You guys ever heard of the track by Kevin Gates called Not the Only One? What was that, like 10 years ago or? Not the Only One. He went crazy, though. Nigga started putting feathers in his hair and supposedly he smashed a tranny. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but that was my track, though. Not the Only One. Kevin Gates. Thank you, Sir Shy, again. So now, have the 76ers been eliminated? Troll Babies, have they been eliminated? 76ers, or is there another game coming up? Hey, Stacy Glore, I see you in the live chat. Stacy, what's going on with your site? Send me an email, please. Have you launched? I still have your banner in rotation. Or are you? What's cracking? You have credit with me, Stacy Galore. Omega Starline 76 Star Guru said it best. Rap is an art. Yeah. Good nigga, Guru. R.I.P. man. Me and that nigga was in was it Atlanta or Miami? think I was in Atlanta at the Jack the Rapper convention. We were in the lobby drinking for like 3 hours. Did I ever tell you guys this? Great guy, man. And some old bitch, well, at the time, she was damn near 50. I took her upstairs in the hotel and smashed her raw. TMI, I know TMI, I'm just giving you some backstory. And he waited downstairs and I smashed her, came back downstairs, and me and him was laughing. Guru from Gangstar. I'm wilding right now. Mo Fax, thank you. Okay, Mo Fax sent me the email. Thank you, Mo Fax. K Boss, I got your donation. Suburbs Copper Nigga here, okay? Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, okay? Jay Norris tapping in. Floyd yelled for his mama before leaving. Oh my God. Floyd Mayweather Jr.? Guys, on the screen, one of my sponsors, tossedandslice.com. If you live in the Atlanta area, go to that site, right? And you'll get any size pizza free with the purchase of an equal or lesser pizza. Just use code Star Report to redeem. I say again, use code Star Report to redeem. Also, folks, any of my sponsors, even though, you know, some of you may not want to call in, shoot me an email from time to time so we can always move your banner back up to the top of the community section, or I can make sure you're in my showrunner. I want to hear from you. This is a business. Make no mistake about it. BLK, the #1 dating app. Let me make sure I get you guys on the screen as well, all right? Sir Shy, get your other donation. Star, you need to watch this Michael Bivins MTV interview. No, thank you. I've probably seen it. What is it? Is it Michael Bivins sitting there talking about basketball? I don't hate anybody, but it's just, I was never with New Edition, ever. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, if I like the girl, who cares that you like? Fuck out of here, man. Watch it, why? Lex Diamond's happy birthday, familia. Brooklyn got you forever. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the donation, man. Mitch, happy born day, King. Salute. Thank you, Mitch. Okay. Yeah, listen, if you guys, I'm not going to say don't send in birthday donations, but, you know, hold on a second. I got to block a bum ass nigga. Some nigga trying to send in $1. Get your bum ass out of here, weirdo, goofy. Take that $1 and give it to your baby mama. I'm sure she needs it for them dirty little babies. Fuck out of here, weirdo. Hold on a second, guys. Area code 623. Good evening. We're talking about the Kendrick Lamar response to Drake. There's now a video circulating accusing him of stealing bars. You have to speed 623. Yes. Hello? Yes, sir. Good evening. Please don't kill the vibe. Can you make the adjustments, please, sir? It's getting late. Please don't kill the vibe. Are you ready? If not, we have to go, sir. Okay, I tried. He's doing too much. You know, he's sitting there. The perks fell in his in his little console, and he's trying to fucking sip the goddamn Henny as he's driving. Sheesh. Area code 929. Good evening. Main topic: Kendrick Lamar accused of stealing. Are you up to speed? 929. 929.
Yo,
yo, yo, yo, yo, yo, yo.
Yo, you hear me?
No, sir. Can you take off that nigger headset? God damn it! What are we doing?
Hold on.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, fam.
Hold on.
Come on, fam.
You hear me now?
Fam, don't kill the vibe. Fam, are you there? Fam, are you ready?
Chill, Star. Chill. I fuck with you, Star. Chill.
Good evening, sir. How are you? I can
You hear me?
now. Yes, sir. Good evening.
All right. That shit was trash.
Come on.
Hold on. Let me play your shit right now.
No, sir. You cannot play any music in the background. No, sir. What are you doing? You cannot play music in the background. What are you doing?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar played itself. That shit was trash, Star.
Okay, come on.
Drake shit was trash too. Chris Brown got the best diss record of the year.
Okay, I'm listening. Come
on, how R&B singer got the best diss record of the year? Come on, let's do it.
You know,
Tank, Dancing Gay. Come on, let's go into that.
Do you know who really put out some trash? If you ask me, and I try not to go at the younger generation like that. Quavo. Oh my God, that was trash, wasn't it?
Oh, that was horrible. Horrible. Why would he do that?
Yo, that was trash. That was trash.
Yo, Star, this cat from Far Rockaway.
Okay. What's cracking?
You know what I'm saying? We fuck with you. Far Rock in the building all day.
Salute. Where are you? Are you out there? Redfern, where are you?
Redfern Project. Stack Bundle Squad Up.
Okay.
Squad Up all day.
Okay. The home of the little hang on. The home of the little tiny ass elevators, right? Redfern.
Yeah, them shits is mad small. Them shits is like a bathroom. Them shits is like a bathroom.
We used to be, well, I don't want to talk too much. Used to be up on the third floor, catch niggas trying to come downstairs, push the button, they step out, say, hey, get over here. Get against the wall, get over here. Little tiny elevators. Sheesh. Are you there? Okay, he hung up. He said, I ain't fucking with Star ratting like that. He hung up. I didn't hang up on him. Redfern Projects. Woo! Oh, they had it good back in the days. Talking about the powder. They had it powder good. Run out of cokes. Hey, let's go to Far Rock. I know they got it good. I love 21 Media. Happy Born Day tomorrow, you degenerate. Salute to the machine, okay? Okay. Hey, I didn't hang up on you, caller from Redfern. I think your phone dropped out. Hold on a second. 215, you're up next. Tiffany, I got your donation. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Enjoy your beautiful day in the garden. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I was planting lemon cucumbers today. If you're a gardener like myself, Tiffany, I've had those before, and every once in a while I get a taste for them. But I don't like to purchase them. I prefer to grow them, and thank you for your donation. 215, you there? You ready? Good evening. Yes, no, maybe. 215.
What's up, sir?
Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
I'm here. What's up, man? So I just listened to the audio on Trap News Daily.
Okay.
The Kendrick Lamar, the bars he supposedly stole. I don't think he stole them, John. I mean, it is whoever caught it and was able to piece it together like that to make it look like that. But I don't think he consciously sat down and was like, yo, go through some of that old battle footage. I need some bars. And these are the battle rappers that I want to take from. No, they all got names and all that. I'm familiar with the whole battle rap world too. So they all got names where you would think, maybe Kendrick is a fan of them low key. He liked what they do. He just wanted to borrow a few bars. That don't even make sense for real. It's that's a good reach. You know what I'm saying? That was like a cute little reach.
Yeah. Well, since I'm here to reach. I'm here to reach. Goddamn. I'm here to reach. What's cracking?
It was like, and like, so it went with the narrative. Like whoever put the pieces together and wanted people to think that it could.
The chat niggas, sir. Hold on. Now, come on. The chat niggas put this together. I'm here for the bullshit. We ain't talking about the protest going on at the colleges. You know what it is with me, sir. Right. Low hanging fruit. The chat niggas put this. They put this together. Okay, did the niggas steal? You say you know battle rap. Did the niggas steal from K Shine? That's K Shine's whole setup, my nigga. That's K Shine. Come on, man.
I think it's a coincidence. I think it's a coincidence that, like I said. It's one of those. I think it's one of them coincidences that like somebody was just on point at catching it. Somebody was on point at catching it. Like, you know what? Oh yeah, I'm about to use that. And make it look like, you know. But it was it's an interesting angle though. It's a fire angle to look at it from. But I'm like, nah, I disagree with that, John, man. That's all I wanted to say, man.
Stay with me. What state you calling from?
PA. I'm in PA.
Okay. Monroe County, where? Bartonsville, where?
No, I'm from Philly, but I'm out in Harrisburg right now.
Okay.
I'm out in Harrisburg.
Listen, man, a West Coast nigga stole from an East Coast nigga, man. Come on, it's that simple, man. That's K Shine setup, nigga. Come on, man. Huh?
I mean, it definitely gave them a reason to go at him now. So there might be some battle rap niggas getting into this whole distance thing that's going on because it's definitely trending. Like everybody want to diss each other. Game talking about he might diss people. I know you ain't want to talk about him. I know y'all history and all that. We ain't gonna talk about game and all that. But
no. Hold on, sir. I can talk about any goddamn thing. Jason Taylor, Game, who tried to sick his gang on me, and then I called my gang on him. Right?
Right. Now I remember.
Yeah. He got up on a national platform and tried to gaslight me with the Bloods. I then called my gang, the police. Huh? We go. Hey, I clapped right back. I got a gang. Too, nigga. What's cracking? Come to New York again. My gang will meet you at the fucking airport. I'm open with that. That's my gang.
Yeah. No, you carried it though. You carried it like you ain't back down for me. You know, you
what's cracking? And I took a California road trip by myself for 30 days in a fucking RV and dropped the location every goddamn stop.
Oh, I remember that too. I think I remember that too. Like,
huh?
I think I remember that.
Yeah. And I checked in with my gang. I said, I'm getting ready to roll through Watts. Then I'm going through Bompton, and then I'm going to Eazy-E's the funeral where he was buried. Come on.
And all that.
Come on, man. Yeah.
No, I heard you say to an earlier caller, like, man, we ain't talking about that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga.
Well, now I don't hate Game, man, but I've never thought that he had bars like that. I mean, listen, if you want to go there, Dre brought him out. You know, he was there at the time. He was the one that they needed. They needed someone because, if you look at 40 Glock, salute to him, Raz Kaz. There was a lot of cats, man, who put it down for the West. One of my favorites, MC Ren, I'm not going to go that far back, but, I never believed in Game. I said, oh, okay. I mean, I wasn't hating on him. I didn't hear the bars. And 50 put him on. 50 put that nigga on.
Yeah.
That's
why he was kind of ungrateful when they start going back and forth with each other. Yeah. That was kind of like biting the hand that fed him and all that. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to say that about the whole Kendrick thing, man. I'm like, man, he wasn't sitting around going through old footage like, yo, let me get a piece of that bar from him, a couple of his bars, and you know what I mean? But
I think he did.
It's an interesting narrative.
I think he did. But I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
No, you might be right. All right, Star.
Salute. Star rides around with the walkie-talkie and an FBI windbreaker. I used to. I was on the powder. Didn't even need a gun half the time. Didn't need a gun. Up in Left Rack City. Get over here. You. Stand over there. Spread your legs. What do you got in your pockets? Hey, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Tiffany tapping in. Jesse, thank you for your other donation. She said, Game name drops every moment. Yeah, he does. Yeah, salute to JC on Tail. Yeah, nigga got up on the Breakfast Club, said some shit that me and that nigga never had no conversation. I'll tell you the story again for those who don't know. If you've heard this before, give me a second. Yeah, just me and that nigga never had no conversation. He's pissed at me because I didn't want to interview him. My homie, Jimmy Henchman, he came to me, man. We had a good conversation. I said, Jimmy, I don't want to bring him up on my nationally syndicated platform. That nigga's gonna try and reunite a whole fucking beef, man, with him and 50, and just like, you know, what we went through with fucking Tupac and Biggie. We went through that shit. Me, Jimmy, Haitian Jack, and, you know, I'm old, kids. I didn't want to bring him on the Star and Buckwald show. See, he was butthurt. Went down to Hot 97. They got it cracking down there, right? He was pissed at me over that shit. Nigga tried to gaslight me. Said, yeah, when I see him, when you see me. Well, hold on a second. Let me see how bad you really want to see me. NYPD, call my gang. Fuck out of here. Guys, on the screen, HudsonTubs.com. Please go there. That's Maurice. He does incredible work. Bathtub restoration, commode restoration. He can give you an appraisal on certain things, a consultation. Many of you who own homes or you're considering purchasing a home, talk to that man. Even if you're not in his area, you can send him pictures. A lot of these little antique fixtures that, you know, you may look at and say, well, I got to redo the bathroom. Don't throw antique fixtures away. Those old sinks from the 50s and the 60s, those old washing machines, refrigerators. Do you know how much that stuff sells for? Those old stoves? You can restore that stuff. Right or wrong, anybody? Well, a lot of you guys are homeowners. You know what I'm talking about? Sheesh. Everything that's new and modern doesn't have value to it. Reach out to that man, Maurice, www.HudsonTubs.com. Thank you, Jesse, and to your Nigerian husband. Good man, solid man. He allows you to support this machine the way you do. I appreciate both of you guys. You guys want to continue with the conversations? I feel like talking. What time is it? Well, okay, it's getting late here. Let me bring an area code. 202. I think you're my last caller. Is Kendrick Lamar a thief? 202. Yes, yes, sir.
What's poppin', Star? What's poppin', OG? This Trevor Jackson, man. I always send donations.
Hey, man. Good to hear from you, sir.
I'm gonna send another one in after we get out the call or whatever. But do you recommend penitentiary, man? Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Like if niggas don't want to contribute to society and they want to live rent free on food stamps with their baby mama, they should do a minimum of 90 days in jail. My perspective, fam, because folks out here like killing for no reason. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm located in Charlotte.
Okay.
And you seeing how they did the police?
Easy. Let's not go there, please. Let's not go there. Easy.
Okay.
Big nigga. Easy.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
That nigga crashed out. Let's not talk about that nigga.
Nah, we ain't got to talk about him. But go to the military or 90 days minimum in the penitentiary. That's my perspective on that topic. And
well, hang on a second. I don't think 90 days really will do nothing. I think that's like a walk in the park. I think a 1 to 3, a 1 to 3 will help a nigga get his mind right. A 1 to 3.
Whew, 1 to 3 might be too harsh. I agree with you. I can't do 30 days. I'm telling instantly.
Right. But now for the average young nigga today who he's born into the bullshit. It's going to take something to stabilize his mind. And that 1 to 3, that's enough time to think, is this how you want to live the rest of your life? Or do you have anything to offer society, in my opinion? Go ahead. 1 to 3.
That's true. That's true because I'm 44.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I ain't built for it. You know what I'm saying? Look, these young boys, they repetitively go back over and over and over again.
Oh, yes.
If you don't give them 1 to 3, like you said, they ain't going to learn nothing and they ain't going to never contribute to society because they feel like they getting away with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I agree with you on that. And the part where you was talking about the tubs before I called in, this modern day stuff, man, is built so cheap nowadays, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Them bathtubs and refrigerators, they go for $10,000 because people appreciate the quality. People who know what the quality is.
I'm trying to tell you,
yeah. But man, I just wanted to tap in, man. I appreciate the show. I always watch the show, send donations to the show. Keep doing your thing and keep elevating the conversation, man. I appreciate you, Star.
Salute. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. All right.